on. Hello and welcome to the Clever Channel. I'm Jason, your host, and everything's working and we're alive and we're here. We're going to have a little lunchykins. First of all, let's have our medication-ikins with it's now. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. We've got that Thursday feeling. It's Thursday. How do I know it's Thursday? Because I've been taking my medication, and I've kept it on the days that it's set on the thing, so I know it's Thursday. That's the only reason I know it's Thursday at this moment in time. We are splendiferously happy. I'm a bit hyper this morning. Doggy's happy, but Beryl's resting. The baby. Yeah, what she's feeling, see if she wants to. Bertie, calm down. Calm down. You are a love sponge. You really are. Right, turn the air fryer on, which has potato. No, it's got potato croquettes and a chicken and bacon pie. A little chicken and bacon pie. So that is cooking. And it's got some sausages for the dogs. For later, cooking. Right, we have already got some frozen carrots and green beans. They should be okay once they've been suitably nuked and cooked to mushiness. So that's going to go on first. We've got some potatoes because I was able to buy a food in. So there goes the carrots and that, put them on there, off the button, turn everything on. There we have it. Now we need to just do a rabble, slice up the potatoes for the foodiekins. I think all potatoes makes me happy like this. Happy. This morning we are going to work on and look at what food I'm going to buy tomorrow. We'll do part of a cookie shop. We need water. We need much water. I'm happy. I'm very happy this morning. Enough water in there. You don't need much water in the potatoes. Put the lid on. There we are. Turbo Ninjas. The Turbo Ninjas are engaged. Right. The next thing we do is, first of all, a tiny bit of washing in here, which is my this day's drink in a thingy. Down there like that. With the parts here. So. Trying to make this quicker. Right, that's all done already. We've got that can be washed. Right. Hello, Frosty. I'm actually doing pretty splendiferously. I'm trying to find my. I've just washed my hands and I realised that I didn't have a new towel out, so I've got to get the towel out to wipe my hands are wet. So the food's in. We're having chicken and bacon pie and potato croquettes. The potatoes and carrots and green beans are doing on there, over there. And now we've got to do the food stuff. The dogs have got to have their food before I forget. We have to do the food stuff for the doggies. Right, so doggy food. Now, Beryl doesn't eat much at the moment at all, unfortunately. We've got all of... Thankfully, today, this week's food shop is all about textures. You don't have to do the main... We've got enough dog food and dry dog food, which is the basics. So I don't have to spend like £15, £20 on dog food this week. It'll all be extras for the dogs and that. Plus the weather's going to get really hot this week, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got a little bit of food in there, not a lot. We don't need a lot in there, sorry. What have we got dog food wise? Right, let's add some sardines. Sardines and sunflower oil. Sardines and sunflower oil for the dog needs to go on top of their normal meal. We do like sunflower oil, they like oil in that. So sardines are going to go on top of the dog's food. Give them something, we're going to have to replace all these sardines and stuff, all the extras. We use up all the extras, like the hot dog sausages we give the dogs. We don't have any more of that. To get some anyway. And Daryl gets the rest because he needs it more. A bit of water to this. Right, okay. Good tea, Beryl. Where's Beryl? Beryl! Come on. Beryl! Come on, you. There we are. Are you not hungry today? You're just looking at me, and I'll leave the food down for a little bit. You're not hungry at all, are you, today? Oh, baby. Yeah, her appetite's really bad. So we're trying to... No, if she isn't going to eat this morning, I'll save her food for later. I'll just pick it up and she's not interested in her food at the moment. So I'll give her later in the day. Hopefully she'll have her appetite later in the day. Oh, baby. So let's see. We need to put down this. We need to move the chat over here just for a little bit. So I can see what you're saying, why I need to start up and go to Amazon. Amazon. And I need to make sure this is all turned off and allowed. Yes, it's trusted. I trust Amazon. And then we need to go to Morrison's because we're going to be just adding some bits and pieces, making a buy it again. Let's do the buy it. Let's see all the past purchases because I need to do a shop. Right, we need carrots. Let's put all the basics on. No. Tuna, carrots, sausages, green rice, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is so expensive now, but I need something like that on my food. Oh, I just need to trim these down a little bit. And just get to where they might go over. There we are, those two are turned down. We need potatoes. We need mackerel. For the dogs, we need gravy. We need potato croquettes. We don't need any more cabbage. We've got cabbage. Let's see if how much we've got. We have, you know, we have at least 2 weeks worth of veg. So while I will add a little tiny bit of variety, one of those will be enough. Hot dogs we need for the dogs. Sardines we need for the dogs. The dogs get more food than I do. We're just going to look through here and see if there's anything else we can add to the bits and pieces before we add anything else. I'm just trying to see if there's anything food-wise that we need in the house before I start looking at stuff I could get the dogs. Okay, I'm going to get some more sweets for the dog. We've got the basic food shop. It's going to be very hot. So most of the meals I'm going to be cooking are going to be in the Instapot, because the Instapot is far better for cooking when it's hot. I can cook a risotto or something in the Instapot in the morning before it gets too hot, and then just have a bowl full during the day between say about 10 o'clock in the morning and 4 p.m. So that kind of thing I can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's go to the basket and make sure we've got everything here. We need at least get some more hot dog sausages in. One of those. Just trying to make sure we've got everything here. Let's delete those off. We don't need those potatoes. Everything on there is working fine. We need to. We just. Let's see how much the food shop comes to. So what do we have? Okay, so that's the full normal food shop. Now we need to add frozen pies, because the frozen pies are a nice thing in. The ones we have from here, they are pretty good. They don't seem to do me any harm. So having a couple of those will not do any harm. Then I want to get some the dog Beryl really liked chicken burgers. These frozen chicken burgers. Let's see if we can find some more of those. They're just ones that have like 8 of these frozen chicken burgers. So if we get 2 of them, packs of those in for the doggies. I wonder if Beryl will like, I wonder if she'll like fish fingers. She might really like fish fingers. It's things that I can feed to her to make sure she's having at least some kind of stuff. So let's have a look how much fish fingers are. I believe they're really expensive now. They're not too bad. Now, what do I want to do? Everything's so expensive these days when I'm doing a shop, but I've got all the basics on the shopping list. The food, dog food, we got 3 bags of dog food over there and loads of tins of dog food. So the basis of the dog food is all bought. I haven't got room to buy any more dog food. It'd be silly for me to buy some more dog. I can wait another 2 weeks. I do a shop every 2 weeks. Hello, Bertie. You're beautiful, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are. Calm down. Okay, so we've got that. I think we've got a shop there that we can order tomorrow when the food goes. When the money goes in the bank, we can order that. Ooh. Ooh, they have those pizza baguettes. I might not be able to eat them, but the dogs will. As funny as it sounds, the dogs like the pizza. Pizza baguettes. They're like long thingies with all the pizza stuff. And they're not too expensive. So if I get a couple of those and I can keep them up for the doggies, they'll actually really enjoy that. It's just trying to find things that the dogs will eat, that Beryl will eat. And there's my food shop. It's, oh my God, this type of food shop used to cost me about £40. And I'm not talking a long time ago, I'm talking like 2020. £40 could get me that kind of food shop, including dog food. That same shop is now £99. It's crazy the way the cost of living has messed things up and everything has changed. So, yeah. So let's talk about one of my pet peeves. Laptops that aren't upgradable. In this day and age of e-waste, of recycling, of having to reuse our stuff because stuff's getting more expensive and we're running out of all the rare earth minerals that we've got available at that moment in time, reusing technology is a good thing. Now, there's no reason at all that every laptop developer can't make it so that the processor is in a socket so it can be upgraded. Just like a main PC, there is no reason why it can't have dual M2 slots so you can add more storage. And there's definitely no reason for soldering the memory to the motherboard. There's no reason for it. You see, if you take any generation of laptop up to about, say, 8 years ago, if you can replace the CPU with the same generation, of course, let's say you bought it on eBay and it had the cheapest i3 processor on the actual socket.
Well, you find out whether it's a Azeal, you find out whether it's a such and such lake or whatever version it is, whichever the chipsets and sockets support, and then you can go on eBay and buy, oh, well, it's got an i3 in there, but I can fit, and it should work because it's the same chipset system, a i7 8-core 12-thread, 8-core 16-thread CPU in its place. And oh my god, because people don't buy them as much, they're only like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds. You put that into your laptop and you've massively increased its ability. You might not be able to improve the graphics card in there, but these are the things we need to do. If they haven't soldered the memory to the board, you can take it up to 32 gig. You can increase the speed of the memory, which might give you a little bit more performance. And you can remove that old mechanical drive and put a better hard drive in there, or an M2 or something in there. Laptops should not be a throwaway system. They shouldn't. It's this little HP Pavilion. It's about £400 brand new. I got it for about £170 including postage. And I opened it up and put 32 gigs of DDR for 32,000 megahertz memory in it. And I put a 2 terabyte M2 in it, which means it's not future-proof or anything, but it's usable for what it needed to be usable for a very long time. It does this. I spent £170 and it's my kitchen streaming setup. And there's lots of little laptops like this that run on like 45 watts of power. No, they're not AAA gaming. But like as I've proved with this one, I can, on this one, play Mass Effect. Okay, I've got 270 games installed on this system. Hello, Fartigo. Yay! We're talking about laptops and how laptops should always allow you to easily upgrade them. Any laptop out there should. Because we need to be able to upgrade them. We need to be able to improve them. I mean, look at it. This is a HP laptop, and it is upgradable. The memory, it isn't soldered, and it's got an M2 slot that you can put a thing in. HP used to be really bad, but this little HP laptop I use here is amazing. And the thing they don't do, which I wish they do, was the CPU is soldered, I believe, into the motherboard. I'd like it if the CPU could be changed in it as well, because it's got the 5500U, but there's the 5600U, there's 5700U, and the 5800U, which all fit in the same socket and give you added power. So in theory, you could, if it wasn't for soldered that, but being able to change the memory and being able to change the thing, it's like the minimum you should be able to do on any. It's kind of sad because Azeal's brought out a laptop, really nice laptop. I think it was the G15 or the G13. It had a 3060 Ti in it. It had a 3070 Ti, a 5800H AMD processor. Gorgeous system, freaking amazing system, but the absolute son of a bitches, it only had one memory slot and the other was soldered onto the board. Why? Oh, that is horrible, especially on a gaming laptop. That laptop should be able to be used for years. And one of the things that would minimize it is you can only upgrade it to 16 gig. You can only take another 8 gig in it, and you won't be able to pair them exactly because the first one is blooming soldered into the board. Why? Why do that? It's laziness. Okay, it saves a few cents, but if you instead had the CPU in a socket, in 3, 4, 5 years, that laptop will be sold on eBay, and someone will buy it and want to upgrade it and put better storage in it and put thingy, and oh my god, they could put the top of the range 59 something or the 50 H CPU in it to make it faster. But you've taken that away because of your short-sightedness, and unfortunately a lot of companies do that. Some companies have stopped doing that. Of course, if I had the money, and probably one of the things I'm going to buy when my mum passes away is a framework laptop. Framework laptops are amazing. The 13 series is amazing. You can basically kitty out with so much stuff. So yeah, I love all these things. But I think more and more our technology needs to be able to be upgraded. We've gone in reverse with phones. These days, you can't even replace the battery in a phone. It's kind of stupid. Phones should be, the battery should be replaceable. And you shouldn't need a iFixit guide to replace a battery on a phone. One of the worst things for this is Apple. Anybody who is interested in saving the planet, interested in going green, should not own an Apple product. Any Apple product. Apart from the fact that they're all built with slave labour in China, apart from that uncomfortable fact that most people don't look at, the fact is that no Apple product is made to be able to be user upgradable or user expandable or user fixable. And it's wrong. Yeah. It's sad, isn't it? Yeah. The closed system. If you're stuck on it, Kezia, it's not your fault if you have to be stuck on it, but people should go more for Android, I mean, let's have a look. Let me just get this. Let me show you. This little laptop here cost me £200. Well, on eBay. Let me go to here. Okay. This is my little laptop here, running Windows 10. It's got an AMD 5500U. It cost me £170 second-hand on eBay. I opened it up and put a 2 terabyte hard drive in and increased the memory from, it had a weird 20 gigabyte. It had a mismatched memory, and I put two 16 gigabytes in it, and it's got 32 gigs in it. It runs games, it runs software, it runs OBS, does all this. It does my XLR system and my mic, and runs my camera through it and everything else. It does everything that I need. And it's quite a very fast laptop. And even if you bought this laptop new, it would only be £400 brand new. It's got a nice little keyboard and thingy. It's not MacBook quality. But the problem is, Apple is one of the worst people when it comes to saving the planet or making their hardware able to be taken apart and upgraded and used. They build built-in obsolescence into most Apple products, and it's horrible. It's horrible, sadly. Yeah. And basically I can put I could put Ubuntu, I could put Linux, I could put SteamOS on this laptop. I could just stick SteamOS on this laptop. I could do anything I want with it. It's not a closed system. I mean, Apple ecosystem is amazing. I won't say it isn't. The way they do it, the way their stuff works so well and that, yeah. But you limit yourself so much, sadly. And you pay through the nose. It's sad. Because the innovation in the Apple ecosystem, if it was open source, would be amazing. But it's a walled garden approach, unfortunately, and it makes it worse. I don't think any less of anybody who uses an Apple product, but they just need to think about the fact that they are using something that was built in a factory by people who have no rights. That let's face it, the reason that Apple made the deal with China for those big factories was because no strikes, no workers' comp, no sick pay, no care for them at all. The disposable products, the people who build them. And that's, on a base level, is just the worst kind of thing for any company and anybody in the world to support. Okay, with part of it, it's sad. It's really sad. It shouldn't be this way. For the amount of money that Apple charge the customers for their products, they should be able to pay for proper living standards for the workers in those factories, for rights for the workers in their factories. They should be able to pay for all of that. It sucks. That's why I won't use an Apple product. Or if I do use it, I will buy it second-hand. Because I'd prefer the money go to someone, another human being, than Apple. The only reason I might need an Apple product in the future is it's LiDAR technology. The one for mapping your face, that you can take 3D image pictures of your face and that. And probably will need that at some point in time in the future. But anybody who's interested in the planet, anybody who wants to go green and all that, there's lots of companies out there you can ditch, like Apple, who are not going in the right direction. This laptop has probably got 5-10 years use out of it, because you can replace the battery in it. The battery's easy to take out. I can turn it into a little retro machine at the end of its life. An Apple product's it's kind of sad. And I wish it was different, because Apple innovates. The Apple VR, when Apple comes out with the VR stuff, is going to kick ass. We know it's going to kick ass technology-wise. It's just the ethos of the company that I can't follow and support, which is sad. So let's get out the pies. The pies are ready. The pies are ready. We should put the pie and the potato croquette are ready. The pie. You pick up the pie. Pick up the pie. Pick up the potato croquettes, and put them over here. So I don't think I'm getting at people who are using those things. A lot of people don't have a choice, at least to start with. But if you are using an Apple product and you find out about just how they treat the workers in Shenzhen and that, and just how badly Apple affects the environment, even though they do all their bullshit to say that they don't, and then you go out and buy another product, well, then that's on you. that is on you. If after you've been informed and after you know about what Apple does, if you then continue to use their system, then that's on you. Do this. It's a personal choice, and everybody makes personal choices every day of the week. There's no such thing as an evil person or a good person. We make choices every day. We decide how we're going to live our life. That's personal choice. I believe everybody can make better choices. There's no anybody, doesn't matter what your history in life is. So we'll pull this down here. And just because you make a bad mistake doesn't mean you're a bad person. It is all about how you decide to live your life and what you do. So yeah, you can make bad choices one day and then you can decide to make good choices the next day. No one's perfect. No one is ever supposed to be good. Perfect is boring. Human beings are not perfect. We never will be, but we can strive. We can decide to make the good choices. Oh, milk, because I can't have thingy milk. I can't have dairy. Well, I can, but it causes me massive problems. So, I'm blowing. Oaty Milky, Oaty Milky. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. We fly so high, right up to the sky. Oh, by the way, you know the Meg 2 and the Meg 1, Jason Statham film? Well, someone was talking about it on the trailer of how the books are so much better. So, you know how I like to use audio books? I can't read books normally, but I do a lot of audible books. So I picked up with one of my credits, the Meg, the first one, the book, that the film's based on. And oh my God, I have to tell you that if you want a good read, the Meg, the book, is like 1,000 times better than the film. Really, seriously. It is a really good book, The Meg. Yeah, I love books and that, but yeah, very good book. I'm blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. We fly so high. Oh, right. Oh. We have all the potatoes all mushied up ready. Yay! Okay. What a splendid first time we're having. So I put the potatoes in here. Well, some of them, because we don't use all of that, because that's way too much potatoes. Those go down there. Then put the carrots and onions to make the meal for later. And then we've got the gravy that goes on top, the gravy. Oh, that's a nice thick gravy today. I did a nice thick gravy. What that was?
There we are. And put the rest of the gravy in there. These in there. And I'll show you the food. I will. You have a lovely day. That's it. Will we do it? There we go. Oh, that's the foodie. I understand also that some people have to use the Apple ecosystem because of the software on that unit. No, the gravy was just a bit of gravy granules. The gravy was a bit of gravy granules, that's all. I don't have time, or most gravy doesn't fit me anymore. There's a couple of gravy I've found done by Morrison's that actually I can eat. So yeah. It's potatoes, carrots, and green beans, which are just frozen. A couple of croquets, and a chicken and bacon pie that was frozen in my thingy. So, I hope you have a wonderful day. It's Kizzy, yeah? Remember, if any of you want to talk to me on Discord, please add me on Discord. I'll just give the link to the Discord. And if you want to chat with me, I'm here. So let's put this link on here. Copy the link. There we are. So if anybody wants to join, we have some really cool people there, and I'm on there a lot. So yeah. So bye bye for now. I'm going to go and eat and be Purdis. Yay. Ooh, yay! Then here's welcome to the Discord, because we have streams on there as well as everything else. So, yes, we're going to go to the channel after I've eaten. I will be on that channel once I've eaten. So I'm just going to eat my meal, and then we'll be on there. So bye-bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye.